Good morning, Voyagers. How are we doing? Yeah. I'm calm. So, I've waited good 24 hours since I've listened to the tracks. I did my little video, which I did upload the full version, but it did run into some copyright issues, so I just had to trim down the music. But you get the gist of where we sat and how we listened, and yeah, I do get emotional. I get emotional even now talking about the reaction of this. Look, there are two camps obviously here that are seeming to emerge. There are the ones that love it and the ones that are a bit new. Now, my first reaction actually was, ooh, this is different. I knew that side 2 was going to give these messages and stuff, but not some heavy stuff. Some hit home to me personally with my previous shenanigans I've done in my past, and but the joy and the tragedy and everything, it's just there. Yeah, it's there. So I'm not going to go through track by track because I've done that, and loads of people are doing it, and it's like it is. But it's the two camps. Now we have, for example, online, we have the Abba Voyage groups, and the ones that are in the main Facebook groups. That the Abba Voyage people seem to get it. The comments, to Abba Voyage, and they do read the comments. They do read your comments. Take on board what you say. They get it. They get the new Abba. It's new Abba. It is new Abba. Whereas the Facebook official fan, that one with many people just, nah, you didn't get it, did you? No. How can you expect another Dancing Queen, another gimme? Had they done another gimme on Voyage, people say, oh my God, no. Old people doing this. No. They're not old people. They're older. 40 years. The lyrics. I wish I had the lyrics when I heard the album first time, because I could really, but I've read the lyrics now. Brilliant. Yes. So there's the two camps. Okay, they have their view. Maybe they're new to Abba. Maybe they're new to the different sound. It's a different sound. There's a different sound. We were lulled into a little bit of false thinking that the wall of sound is back. It's not totally. The two girls are still there. Michael Bietretto is the missing ingredient, but it doesn't matter because he's not well. I wish him well. No, the album sounded different. The side 2 just like boom, boom, boom. I knew that because we did not get any bits ahead of time. I knew why, because they wanted to cause. They basically are saying, look, we've had 40 years to think about all these things. Now we can say these things. We don't care, and we say it. And once again, they don't push anybody to be like a convert to anything, but to think. So that's the main reaction to the release. I think with a second listen and a third listen, last night I put the headphones on. Just the normal version. I haven't got the Atmos thing or anything, but just normal. You hear the layers. You hear the work, the layer on layer of a voice here in this part of the ear. Even on normal listening headphones, I do recommend it. It's just standout tracks. Well, each one is standout for a different thing, because this album does not have a. It's not a disco album. It's not a folky album. It's got everything that you want. I wish that, no doubt about it, could have been a little bit longer, because I was like, wonderful. Love that, and the sassiness of Frida in that sassy, in your face. You're thinking that she's 76, and she's singing there, going, "Come on, you like me messing about, I know, and I'm toying with your emotions." That's brilliant. Love that track. Yeah, but the Christmas one is just wow. But mustn't analyse too much because it's been, everyone's doing it. So going on to other things, I still have not got any physical album in my hand yet. I'm in Spain and I've had an email saying there's been some sort of fire at some distribution point, and so the vinyls apparently are delayed. So I did get a call from Corte Inglés yesterday saying that they have received the CDs, but they were wondering where the vinyls were, and I sort of said, well, have you not heard about the fire? But they didn't seem to know. But it doesn't matter. We've all heard it and everything. It's fine. My blue, yellow, orange picture discs are on their way. I've had notifications, but they're from third-party sellers. They're not from the actual Universal people. And I've seen video clips of people unwrapping and opening. It's just joyous. It's just a joy, all this. I've tweaked my vinyl player, my record player, to make sure that the speakers are properly equalised and everything, so I can listen to it in vinyl. It's just one of my little things. What else? Some little snippets about the shows. Apparently, I've heard someone said that Ludwig has said that The Winner Takes It All is going to be in the live shows, which is good. How do you do a cold ending, stuff like that? Well, there's plenty of demo tape there for that. And it's just fascinating. So now we have obviously the chart entry, I think, is assured. Just the distribution problem might I don't know, do something. I'm not sure what to do, whether to worry a little bit about that, but hopefully not, because when I downloaded the tracks from Amazon Spain was crashing and crashing. It took us an hour to get the tracks because it kept logging us out, all sorts of problems. So and I just thought, Amazon is crashing. That means it's a good indication that people are online all at the same time pressing these buttons for these tracks. So that was good. So I've done a version on CD and everything for the car and for the house and everything. I can't think of much more. I did have lots of things to say, but it's just everything's being said and everything. And I know that they are happy with what they've done because, like Benny said in a few interviews yesterday, we have nothing to prove, nothing. We don't care. If you think we were better 40 years ago, that's fine with them. And that's why this album is different, very different. It's wonderful. It doesn't follow any rules. Like, remember, we used to have an alternative Frida Agneta, mostly in the previous albums. One followed the other. On this, you've got maybe two Frida tracks, together with Agneta, with maybe 2 or even 3 if you turn over the LP, as it were. So they're breaking all the rules. They don't care. They can surprise us, which they did. They surprised us a lot. I have got a husband who's like a new fan, because he obviously listens when I put music on. He loved Ode for Freedom. Moved him. I felt as if I was in the Vienna Opera House when that was on. It was just it's almost like a religious experience. And another friend that came to listen, drove a long way to come and listen. He's Austrian. He felt the same. He said it was operetta, opera dark. I can't remember which opera he quoted, but he said Ode to Freedom was very much that. And he said also that the new Abba sound was very refreshing. And the debate is open again now, with having heard Benny and Bjorn say this is the last album for this is it last week, which was a bit of, why do you say that when you're just getting a new album out? Now you say that it's the last one. It's like a kind of double-edged feeling that they kind of walked it back a little bit with a BBC interview where the interviewer said, Bjorn, can you twist his arm to do another album after this? And so Benny said, well, look, it's very democratic. He said, it's not just me that doesn't want to do another one. He's going to keep writing. He's still going to keep writing. the ladies have to convince him. So as long as the deal holds up and the boys do, the gentlemen do a good job with the promotion and stick to their part of the deal, which is happening, the ladies can just sit home, watch all the stuff that's going on, because they've got iPads and phones as well. We've seen, they look and stuff, say, look, hey, look at this, look at Agneta, look, do you see this? I've seen that in the little clips. They're at peace, and if they want to come in and do another couple of tracks, in January 22, why not? I mean, it's all, as Benny said, when we go around Stockholm and that, everybody just leaves us alone. So we could easily, possibly, maybe get to, I'm not saying next year, but possibly if, the ladies want to do another, just at your own pace, ladies, because you've got things to say. Bumblebee, Frida, Environment, she would have grabbed the lyrics. I'm singing this. I could be that woman. That's the one that struck me. For personal reasons. And the homage to Ireland in the second track, When You Dance With Me, is just, it's just, everything's just touched beautifully. People saying, the album's very short. Well, so's Arrival. Look how, there are no dum-dum diddles on Voyage. You can't do those kind of lyrics, almost like filler lyrics at the time, where Bjorn was young and was second language English, didn't know really what to write, so he just put little filler things in. But now, 40 years later, he's mastered. I mean, they said things like, Agneta said, screw you, in a lyric. Frida, this is on me, and no doubt about it. The vocabulary has just updated, and it's more colloquial. And Bjorn is just his way of doing a story, not just from 2 points of view, but even from a point of view of including a dog into the feelings, and it's just quite amazing. Anyway. Yeah, it's different. It's a triumph, to be quite honest with you. And some of I've heard one silly review, Guardian, should be ashamed of herself. Get your ears syringed, love. But all the other reviews are really, really good. So it's time. Take time and take each track as like its own track. But I do think the album needs to be listened to in its order, because you get the tail end of Little Things with the children, and then the children have disappeared from the park in Don't Shut Me Down. It's just so clever, so clever. And I think the 2 lines at the end of Just a Notion are new, saying, wait until you turn over to side 2. It's a kind of implication there. The dream is about to come true. So there's these little messages that they've done, and it's just been so cleverly done. So that's my take, and I hope you're also all enjoying it. And obviously write what you feel as well. And if there's any other little updates, I might pop on and do some more, because we're getting lots and lots of lovely stuff now from the social media sides of things as well. I just wish that the record company could have got it a little bit quicker with the delivery of physical stuff, because people love to have things in their hands. The ones that have got it, they just love it. They're going online and showing us all. It's wonderful. So might go to my postal service today and see if anything's popped in the post. But Abba Voyage is brilliant.